First question. What is learner-centered education to you?
To me, the biggest part of learner-centered education is having a choice. I think it's really essential that for each project we kind of have a choice on which direction we go. But I think a really great part of that is, while everyone's doing their own thing, all of the same important life skills are being implemented. So we have that feedback cycle, we have the teamwork, we're learning how to use new technology. And I think for me, it's the ability to choose something I want to do and still be learning at the same pace as everyone else.
And then the second question was, what is your ideal learning space look like, feel like, pace like? No. Yeah, look like, feel like. What do you need to learn your best?
For me, projects are like my best way of learning. I think when I'm able to do like my own guided research and go my own direction, I learn a lot more than when I'm sitting and being spoken at. So I think classes where projects are an option are really helpful for me. But also, I don't want to be treated like I'm less than a teacher. I want to be on that equal level because I have life experiences too, and like, I don't know, that stuff.
All right. So the last question was, what spaces or resources do you think you need to have a learner-centered space?
Say that again.
I know, it's such a hard question. Oh my God. It's what?
Okay.
I want to ask you it the right way so we're consistent across the board.
Okay.
All right, so it is, I think the what services, resources, and spaces do you know about that support learner-centered education? So if you wanted to break it down, like what services would be one, what resources, and then you have to think about the STEAM space, and what spaces do you know that support learner-centered education? And I guess pretty much in the school. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, the STEAM space is one, not only because of the way education is presented in the STEAM space, but also because we have all these resources right at our fingertips. We have technology, we have like 3D printers, and there's something for everyone in there. So I think spaces like that are really important, as well as like libraries and, because they just have so much knowledge, and just places where you're given those resources, but aren't necessarily required to, I'm not sure, like not necessarily required to be, I don't know what word I'm looking for there, but.
Okay, so how about this? When you think about all this stuff that's available in the STEAM space, are there any experts?
Of all the stuff?
Like really, are any of us experts in anything in STEAM?
There's just so many things, so many options.
Right. So I think part of it is like in having so many things available. Not only are you working on a project, but you're also struggling to learn just the regular tools to make your project work.
But also that requires you to interact with your classmates and, again, going back to that teamwork piece, knowing how to learn from others and stuff like that.
Cool.